Okay. The last part was a bit exhausting. And I'm also exhausted for other reasons, so let's go back to killing things. Okay. That, I think, is not all my spice. Oh. Okay. Keep that, keep that, keep that. How is my back? I'm going to replace it soon. How's my like what's it called? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's 2,500 and change. No recipe. Let's try something else. I don't have a drinker. This is a pulse knife. And this one sets people on fire, so let's try that. Wait, ammo. $525. Oh, I have the chest piece. I want the helmet. Yes, the helmet. Executive Gauntlet 263. Got the boots 225. I don't have boots. No, jolt knife is too. Yeah, I think I want the penetrator, the perforator. Way of the Miser. 69.6. That's a plastinium one. This is a duraluminum one. And the Dune Watcher. Indara's Lullaby. Plus modify 3-round burst, find out dealing additional damage. I don't have enough for all of them. What's special about it? Dune Awakening, Dune Watcher. The Dune Watcher. Yeah, but what's special about it? If there's a schematical Landsrat vendor, lower clip size, higher damage, applies poison. Clip size 2, like to feels best. I think I'll take this. Static Needle disrupts power supplies. And Helix Picks. Poison. It's a rapier. Let's try the faster blade, but sets people on fire. Then I don't have for Kira's Lullaby. Okay. And then let's go kill the sandfly Lido. I'm already doing a contract for you.
My familiars, don't get too ravenous with your contracts and targets.
So why did you signal me? Nice. Right, I'm overloaded. Should be some other people here. Oh, finally the pump. A hop, skip, and a jump. Let's see, what do you think about this? I'll just grab one more thing. Never mind. Ow.
There's someone here. Found you.
Who saw me? Okay. I'm out of room.
For the people, Sandflies unite. Back to the Emperor. Patriots attack. Grenade down. The water is mine. For the revolution. Sandflies, to arms.
Guys, relax. I'll be with you in a minute.
United we stand. Comrades, attack. Reloading. Harry them, Sandflies.
Right. That's locked. Hi. Serves you right. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's enough bodies for now. House rapier. Not good enough for me anymore. Tossing grenade, you say, huh?
Kill them all!
Kill them all?
Let's
Why
get
would
the
you want to
bastard!
kill them all? What did the mall ever do to you? Yeah, guessing that was illegal. Blood extractor. Yeah, can't pick that up. And that's it. Right, nothing else. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's drop all of that at the base. A lot of nice stuff. Maybe stop by at Sentinel City on the other side. Oh, let's skip Sentinel City. Let's focus on what actually matters. Let's close the deep desert map and let's focus on the quests. After I go to Sheol. Okay. Deposit. All full. Deposit fuel. Reload generators. Also, do I have enough to build the new generator now? And disassemble just the pulse rapier and the blood extractor. Ooh, it has an industrial bomb. And repair the... You know what? When my mouse on sticks. Let's repair the large blood pack. Repair the filter extractor. Repair the handheld resource scanner. Shred the medium ones. In here, don't have the repair tool. Here, I do have the repair tool. I wish we could just repair from anywhere. Compact compactor 5. Right, the generator I can make with advanced machinery. And if I have more platinum and cobalt paste. I also need to get more for medical supplies. How are we doing on filters? I can make a bit blocked by silicon block. No, by plastinium ingot. Okay. Guess we need more plastinium then. Well, we've got a couple of days time. But I'll be here at the end. You know what? If I'm already heading to Sheol, scrap that. And we'll take that to the Sheol base. I want to make more of these. I can do a lot, but I need more irradiated slug. Slag? Slug. And maybe I can find more flower sand on the way. Okay. Right, I should be looking for that. Is this? No, it's not drum sand. Okay. Seriously, I barely started. fine, I'll leave. I know when I'm not wanted. I mean, sometimes I know when I'm not wanted. Fuel. Also, make some silicone. Why don't you? How's the water situation? Pretty full. I might come back and grab some bodies on the way back. And maybe some jasmine. I'll take it. And I'll take that. Kaboom, kaboom, boom. Oh, my level is dropping. Good. Slowly. Adept Karpov, Sandbike Engine. Shove that in there. Give me that. Iodine pills. Water's coming in. Water's coming in. Should I take a line? Yeah, sure. I'll pack up some more jasmine on the way. Yeah, I also want to get work on some of the Rex to get more slang. We should do that too.
Found them. Where's backup?
Here's your backup.
We've got that.
Ow.
You're dead.
Ow, 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 ow. Sheesh. Good. I forgot the bigger blood bag. Don't have a lot of time. Let's focus. This and this. And is this heavy? Could get heavy. Let's get the heavy. Damn, over there. Sorry, I'm just stopping by to get the bushes. That's all I want. If you don't want me here, I'll leave. Killing specifically is not a good way to, not a good task to do. And south. Hi, 6 o'clock picnic. Nice name. Much bush. Anything? Anything? Why are you shooting me? What did I do to you? I just want the bushes. And now I have to shoot you. And I'm out of storage room. Wait, there's no radiation? Ah, no radiation. Cool. Bush. Ow. Wow. That did a lot more damage than I thought. Well, what do you get? I'm gonna feed you to the stills. Do we have it? Yes, we do. No, we don't. God damn it. Put the Vulcan in there. Slag. That's it for now. And he just me up here, thank you. And let's get out of here and head straight north to get that giant wreck. Time 6 minutes. Shit, I missed a big wreck. Idiot. Just a way in. Why would I want any of this? Three spaces? No, 8 spaces left. I can carry more things. More bodies. Where's the key? Radiation says Mark 5. Still no people. I find that interesting. Can't pick up the sword. Drop the armor plating. That's it. That's the best you got. Then let's get out of here. almost out of iodine. Radiation suit about to break. Okay, yeah. Time to leave. I don't care about you, I just want the Jasmium. Okay. Running! Bushes! Risking radiation death for bushes. What's going on over there? Just a rising sun.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Awesome. That's Vidra's site. I think you owe me too.
Do you have business with me? How sweet, Risswood.
Okay, Vidra's. Okay, apparently wasn't on my list. Only forgot to add it. Oh, 5 days? Better. now. Damn it. Nah, fuck it. I am taking those radiation suits to be fixed. But I don't think we have the materials to do it here. No, we don't have the aluminum here, which is funny. Okay. Storm's over. Let's go back and unload. This is already full. Still not enough. Slag and the 5-finger triple shot. And these are all adept weapons, so I should keep them. Do I have better pants than these? 300. No, I need a consecutive pants. Oh, and take the money when you're going to Arakeen. Right, that's it. Fuel, money. Oh, I have the Mark 6 already. I have Mark 6s. Okay. No more aluminum ore. This is totally full. Okay, let's go. Heal up. Let's ride. I took care of Lindaren already. Now, House Representatives in Arakeen. Come on. Thank you. Arakeen. Arakeen Mutelli. Mutelli is not on my list. And Varota. Varota is on my list. And Wallach, who's also on my list. Okay.
Welcome. How much the...
Anything interesting happening here? Larry still suit gloves. Mohandas sandbike engine. Yeah, this one's pretty dead.
Yes, yes. It is I, held aboard Desi.
Okay, I thought Hasfelda was on my list. Never mind. What's up?
Report on the deep desert.
Found the valet, what's left of him, and the vault stocked with high-value cargo. She wasn't traveling light.
Murder's noise. Cargo is signal. What kind of high value?
Part of a manifest.
Let me see it. Huh. Yes, I recognize some of these names. Tell me what you see.
I believe the vault holds the last riches of Carthage nobility before the city died.
Interesting. What makes you say that?
I looked at some of the items. It seems they belong to nobility from that time.
I see.
I remembered about the necklace. My guess, she used the stolen goods to bargain for it.
You met with her? Somehow I missed that in your cheerful updates. A necklace, is it? It sounds like a sentiment wrapped around leverage.
Not a conversation, just her voice on a reel. Talks to the lens like it's a confessional.
Of course. A Shigarwire confession. Last refuge of the melodramatic. Easier to confess to a machine than face a reckoning, I suppose. Anything else?
Found a cryptic note on her valet. Looks like some kind of code, maybe to unlock something.
Coincidentally, I have a seat at a banquet with Phaedra Vine, and several others listed on that manifest.
Good.
I'll gather what I can there. You go back to Phaedra's apartment. That note might be our next key.
I think I know how to decipher the note. I'll get right on it.
Did you see Phaedra?
Any help?
Read it. What did it say?
Picture me in my glorious days before the downfall of a once great city.
Ah, subtle as ever. She's leaving you a memory dressed as a riddle. What do you need help with?
What do you think she meant by picture me?
She's not subtle. Find the picture. She's telling you where the lock is, or the key.
That might be it. There were multiple portraits of her back in the apartment.
Congratulations. You've graduated from aimless rummaging to actual investigation. Now follow the thread. Those portraits are saying something.
The downfall of a once great city. That's a specific portrait. No, wait.
Did you see Phaedra? Read it. What? Ah, subtle as ever. There aren't many once great cities around here, are there? I assume you can guess what city she's talking about.
Arakeen and Carthage. Arakeen has never truly fallen.
Indeed. Arakeen's survival is a testament to the Duke's stubbornness and luck. The answer is Carthage, and I suspect our dead engineer has provided the clue that confirms this detail.
The year lays marked on the schematics.
10194, the year the old city died. I don't know exactly what she meant you to find, but this feels like something carved, not scribbled.
Let's go. I don't think they're on my list, but I'll just check.
Salutations. What business do you have with House Motelli?
None. How's Sarge doing?
You're back.
What do I need to do to get training?
There you are, Trooper. I've been waiting for you.
You fried your brain.
I always wondered if life is a rainbow, why, like the space between
Do you have another
the
mission?
stims aren't working anymore. Oh, I need this damn imp. If Dr. Kumari is a real sook, she has the training to take it out. Enough to kill me and blow the good doctor's arms off. Yes, with the same master transmitter we've been after since the start.
Any fresh intel?
It just so happens my information broker made contact. Seems a known courier was tracked to a slaver base near the Hand of Kadir. If any slave crews are buying a master transmitter, there'll be a record up. I want you to find that base. See if you can find a shipping. The details are in the contract.
I thought I finished all the trooper training. Nope. You'll need to do 2 missions. I hope I was right about Houseville on my list. Also, how's
Always good to see a familiar.
how's Vendor? Furniture set, bedroom furniture set, dining room furniture set, Scout ornithopter variant. Not at the moment.
I suspect you have some. Let it never be.
Yes, filter extractor Mark 5, Albatross, Diamond Dine Blades. That's for the Scout. Anything new to fill?
I expected you. We follow the steps of what we know. Why smuggle spice? Or who on Ix? Finally, such a secret. If we do that, for now, we need to develop a mean.
Okay, so still waiting on that. Yeah, I don't think I really like the Scout Atreides version. Too angular. How about someone fix that? Don't you think you should fix that? A portrait of her in the vault. Really? That's how we're doing this? Huh. Hello. Whoa, that's very Harkonnen. And that looks like a dead person.
I've been trying to say this for weeks. Carthag, you want the truth? I was hired to fix a problem, quietly. A man, high voice, long shadow, wanted something buried. No noise, no survivors. I helped him, mapped fault lines, tuned resonance, knew exactly what would happen. They paid me, gave me a new collar, a title I never earned. Carthag fell. You've seen the ash. But I laid the tracks. When the train came, I looked away. The nightmares aren't fire or screams, they're silence. That moment before, I could have said no. Now it's inside me. The rot. I drink, I work, I don't sleep. Take this, sell it, burn it. Just remember, someone knew, even if I don't tomorrow. The Dune men say first silence, then dust, then wings in the dark. I used to think it was poetry. Now, it feels like a countdown.
Heavy chair holds the broken form of a dead woman, head lolled forward, arms slack, her lifeless face a mute witness to an unspeakable final act. Forensic summation of physical evidence. The dead woman's posture and slack limbs is just sudden death. She died where she sat, with no sign of resistance or the desperate flail of flight. No foaming or classic toxin size. Eye discoloration points to abrupt trauma. Death arrived swiftly, without struggle and without warning. Lax posture and lack of defensive wound indicate a trained assassin. Death came from someone within her circle, posing as such. Rich fabrics draped the woman's lifeless form, silks embroidered with fine threads, hinting at wealth beneath the ruin. Slender stiletto dagger, buried to the hilt, is visible just above the collarbone, a silent testament to a sudden violence. Poison snooper anyway? No toxins detected, just expensive fabric, cold perfume, and the stillness of death. The stiletto's hilt is slender and elegantly simple, crafted from polished steel with a gently flared guard. Identify weapon. The slim, unmarked hilt is familiar. A Conan Dragoon captain wear them in their boots, a blade meant for energy shield, combat, and close walk. No poison lingers. There's something about the pristine, unmarked blade feels deliberately careful. No obvious signs of physical trauma mark the dead woman's face. Clouded eyes. It flashes green. No airborne or residue toxin. Her lips are painted perfect red. No foaming, no residue. Whatever ended her life left no trace of poison. Her eyes are glassy and discolored, clouded in the same dull, bruised tones you remember from Austen's lifeless stare. Search the secret room for clues. Noble mask. Scanning mask reveals a tiny, almost invisible, retractable needle hidden right next to the mouth. Poison report from Phaedra's mask. Slip from the poison sniffer confirming a poison trace on a small retractable needle inside a mask. Top part of a torn manifest. A sheet with lists of names, seemingly the first page of the previous list. A name scribbled on the top, Overseer Montorsival. Banquet guest list. Guest list for banquet, 13 names. Most names seem to be the same as from the manifest. Phaedra Vi, Montorsival. Ansel Vero. Ask Tijid Ogari what she knows.
Hi there, friend. Looking for anything special?
Yes, information.
That's not normally a good eye trade-in. I'm more hands-on.
I know you traded with Phaedra.
And I've got lots of customers, each with their own sordid affairs. None of my business.
She's dead.
That's unfortunate.
I need to understand what she was trading.
I shouldn't say. It's not good business. It's not safe.
I've heard her recording. She spoke of a necklace.
All right, all right. The lady was obsessed with her ancestral jewels, which I gather she lost with old Carthag. She particularly yearned for a necklace, the Star of Wisova. Turns out an enterprising scavenger had it. So Phaedra hatched some kind of scheme to get up the money to reacquire the necklace.
Do you know she was blackmailing Austin?
I knew she was scheming up something to put together the scratch she'd need to get that necklace she obsessed over.
Do you know who creates these masks?
No.
I have this manifest up of the list, the Overseer. Do you know who that is?
Damn, I've got an answer, but you aren't going to like it.
Shoot.
Phaedra was part of a little cabal who collectively had a stash of treasure they took out of old Carthag before it blew. Last to live takes the pot.
What?
Phaedra was making desperate trades to get the funds to retrieve her ancestral necklace. Well, anything could happen in that nest of covetous snakes. As for that person listed on the manifest, the Overseer, that is Sub-Prefect Tours.
I knew it.
He's overseeing that group.
Oh no, why wouldn't tell me? Because he's one of them.
Not the sort of thing you spill over afternoon tea, is it?
Tours is going to that banquet. What if he was behind all of this all along?
I suppose you'll be catching up with him then and leaving in a hurry, huh?
Got that right. 10 points to Gryffindor. It is what I think it is. Okay. Open the freaking door.
That's not your door to open, stranger. Push it, and you'll find I'm harder to move than most.
You'll move. I need to speak with someone.
And by order of the Emperor, I'm telling you to slow your gallop. There's nothing for you inside.
They deny my access, just so I know to be clear on my report.
Who are you, stranger? By the order of the Emperor is usually enough to run most folks off.
Not me.
But look at you. You got the gait of someone walking on borrowed authority.
Time is of the essence. I need to talk to someone inside.
Fast or slow, I don't think you're gonna get much chatter out of them inside. They're all dead.
All of them?
We've got one survivor. Technically. Old bird's flapping her wings on the way down. But she'll land soon enough.
I need access. There's a reason to believe Sub-Prefect Thors is involved.
Thors? Now there's a theory. Got anything to go with that? Or are we just throwing darts in the dark?
If I'm throwing darts, they're landing closer than anyone else's. You want this solved or not?
Normally, I'd say this is above your pay grade.
Nothing's above my pay grade right now.
A second set of eyes. And if you already know some of these silk-wrapped corpses, all the better.
Found a guest list. Might help sort who's who.
Good. That saves us a few hours of corpse roulette. A few of these poor fools I already recognize by build or reputation. The rest you and your list can help with.
How do you know them?
It's my job to know who's whispering in the shadows. This crew kept to themselves. Rich.
He's wearing the same armor I am.
And just strange enough to raise my interest. I've had files on half of them since they landed.
Since they landed?
They didn't emerge from the usual noble channels. No banquets, no procession. They landed like cargo off a discreet ledger. No registry, no flight logs I could get my hands on. And they kept to the shadows after. When nobles start behaving like spies, I start watching like one.
What did you uncover?
These little gatherings weren't new. Masquerades are not. Same crowd, same vices. Wine, secrets, and shouting matches dressed up as witty banter. Masks just gave them an excuse to say the quiet parts out loud.
Yeah, also by order of the Emperor. Do you see what I'm wearing? Shouting matches about what?
They never shouted about spice or power. It was always the desert. Who knew what? Who had the map? Who owed something? Sounded more like a treasure hunt than a banquet.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is they were tight-lipped going out, and even tighter coming back.
Everyone's looking for the Fremen.
Anyhow, enough jawing. Let me get a look at that guest list. I'll match it with my data and cut through some guesswork.
I've had it.
Appreciate it. Now I'll play scribe. You go play confessor. The old bird is waiting.
Which old bird?
Call her Countess if you like. I call her the last shriveled thorn on a dead branch. Sharp tongue, sharper memory. Don't be fooled by the frailty. She can still draw blood with a whisper. The butler saw things. Doesn't rattle easy. You do well to speak with him before the details slip through the cracks.
Got it.
See what the butler and the old hawk have to say. After that, come find me. I'll be the one holding this city together.
Prideful much. And they died in weird poses. All from the masks? Phaedra was onto it. Phaedra knew something people didn't want to know.
Do forgive the mess. They died as they lived, loudly and with abysmal table manners.
And you are?
Butler to the late lordlings of this doomed affair. My talents include wine pairing, corpse counting, and feigning deference.
What happened here?
It began as a toast, ended as a cautionary tale. You may pick whichever part offends you the least.
Maybe a little more than that.
It's simple. Wine was poured, conversation flowed. Then, so did the convulsions.
I need to ask you some questions.
You will forgive my impertinence for pointing out there is a noble here who still draws breath. And her breaths are more important than my breaths.
Not at the moment.
It would behoove you to speak with her while you can. I shall remain here, utterly loyal and inconsequential.
Not inconsequential. I've got no target, still drawing breath. Plate of wine, unopened. It wasn't the wine. Terracotta mask. Dead woman is sprawled on the ground, her face obscured by thick dark hair. A goblet spilled nearby. It must have been in her hand when she fell. Must have enjoyed flaunting her wealth, wearing several heavy gold necklaces with inlaid gems, a brooch, and too many bracelets. You gently lift her shoulder and part her hair. Her mask was partially knocked loose when she fell, revealing a mushy skin and raw, tortured flesh. Blood spills from where it had pooled in the mask, streaking its surface as if she had cried. You can still see it is brown terracotta color. Carafe with wine. Wine served for the toast must have been poured from these. Very poison. Stout woman is slumped gracelessly against her chair. Her coif came loose when she died, leaving her hair looking unkempt. The dress is old-fashioned, even for the most conservative among aristocrats. The hems of the sleeves, white ornate, look frayed, stingy, or broke. Within her single pocket you find a blood-stained love letter to another noble's spouse, and a folded betting slip naming her various smaller as wagers. Her mask is adorned with purple shapes. Her pale eyes are a thin line, barely opened and somewhat puffy. The skin around them a dull pink. What about him? No examination? A rotund man sits hunched over, blood dripping from under his mask, over his bloated chin and onto the table below, forming thick, dark clots. His elegant coat is ill-fitting, a few sizes too short. A pink stain streaks his right sleeve, wet and diffuse, and a wet towel is sitting on his lap. In one pocket, you find a silver locket, its interior lined with a stiff, dark patch of something organic. Finally, you recognize the patch as a sliver of human scalp, hair still attached, pressed flat and worn as a keepsake of some private cruelty. Yuck. Poison wine. A woman sits with her hands on her lap, bloodied palms facing skyward. Her head is tilted towards the ceiling as if pleading with an indifferent god. Her collar and doublet are drenched in blood. She must have enjoyed taking care of herself, if you go by the exquisite elegance of her garment. Her mask sits askew, blood smeared where her fingers clawed to tear it free. Realizing too late a terrible mistake. Blood streaks her jaw and neck, dripping into her collar. Torn flesh gapes where the mask shifted. Her raw skin glistening in the dim light. Why shouldn't I ban you? Or nothing. You almost forget to check the color of her mask. It's terracotta. Don't offer me artist services I don't want. The man lies contorted in his chair, holding a little unopened vial. Maybe some generic antidote that the poor man did not have time to consume. A man of considerable wealth, judging by his extravagant display of layers upon layers of luxurious fabric, but nothing to identify him. In one pocket you find a shriveled finger joint wrapped in silk like a charm and a small vial of blood. These people are disgusting. More poisoned wine. A lifeless figure slouches in an awkward position that only death could endure, an uncomfortable silence draped across his form. As you move his arm to inspect his blood-stained satin gloves, you see something glinting between his clutched fingers. You pry them open. A tiny object falls into your palm, a pendant earring, clasping a vibrant azure teardrop gemstone in a delicate golden mounting. The ring seems to belong to someone in this room. Maybe there is someone who could tell you more about it. He died with his eyes open, sky blue like the color of his mask, adorned in complex shapes and forms. Also, looks like spice. Yeah, I think I got all of that. But where is the alive person? I don't see an alive person. Huh?
Oh joy, you've returned. You will forgive my impertinence for pointing out that it would behoove you to speak with her while you can. You will forgive my it would behoove...
Where is she? Oh, hi. Why didn't you... Oh great, symbols barely visible.
Oh, splendid. An audience. I was beginning to worry I'd die without one.
Sorry to bother you, Countess.
Countess? Did you just address me as Countess?
The sheriff told me to speak with you if you're comfortable.
Did he now? How sweet. That sun-scalded half-breed always did mean well, even if he has the conversational grace of a bricked-up cellar.
So you're not a countess?
Do I look like some lace-draped provincial with a grain tithe and a hobby kennel? I'm a marchioness, you ignorant little envelope.
Whatever.
Alert the criers. We have discovered a pleb who can take instruction.
What's your name?
I was Eulalia Hawthorne, marchioness, patroness. And now I'm just the ghost of better parties and worse decisions.
What happened?
What happened? Fashion suicide, mainly. Graf Vero died smiling, the fool. Spilled his wine and his wit in equal measure. I do admire a man who keeps his mask on while choking.
Vero?
Graf Ansel Vero. A bloated tick in a borrowed title. He died as he lived. Loud, ridiculous, and surrounded by people pretending to like him.
What color was his mask?
Blue. A coward's color. Fitting, really. He always did flee when anything required a spine. Or pats.
Oh, he's still alive.
Turns out my precious toxin modulator works. Slows the venom, preserves the drama. I'll die last, bloated with envy and resentment. Just how they'd want me.
Should I get someone?
Oh, do not ruin this for me. I want to die with some shred of mystery, not flanked by bumbling concern. One last kindness, dear. My Morla. Kill them all. They'll spend my death pawing through jewelry and gossiping in the kitchen if you don't.
Kill your Molo?
It's a tradition, you know. The servants die with the mistress. Mostly forgotten now. Like manners and decency.
Screw
But I
you.
rather like it. Please, kill the little wretches. Choke the life out of them before they sell my underthings for drink.
That's about my station, Countess. Let's see that someone with the proper authority hears your complaint.
Insolent child. See to it, or you'll find your own position precarious. I do not tolerate insubordination.
There's a certain dignity in knowing when to leave the stage, Countess. It's time for you to find yours. She did.
Oh joy, you've returned. Ah, just when the silence was beginning to heal.
I'm just saying, do you know who wore it?
If it reeks of desperation and mild opium, it likely belonged to the lady in the olive mask. She fancied herself mysterious. Mostly, she was just loud.
Tell me about her.
She was mid-squabble with the one in red. Something about inheritance or infidelity or seating arrangements. Hard to tell with that set. She dropped it in the fray and made no effort to return it. Nothing in this vast universe would please me more than to answer your questions.
Table was set for 13. I count 11. Who left?
Pains me to point out the obvious to one of such cunning, but I was too busy performing my duties to note the ingress and egress of each guest. I was instructed to set the table and pour the wine for that amount of guests, and I did so. I did not, however, perform any sort of head count. Nothing in this vast
Were you
universe
present?
While I was in the room diligently pouring wine just prior, I'm afraid I was away during the actual toast.
Where were you?
I was checking on the status of the soon-to-be-served meal. You do understand my station, don't you? I was present for work, not leisure. Nothing in this
Was
I'm
those here?
afraid I do not know of whom you speak. I certainly was not instructed to care about whom that name belongs to. Ah, just when the silence was beginning to heal.
Marks hide more than faces here. What's the story? Where do they come from?
Where do they come from? Same place as the lies they're meant to hide. Born in the rotting vanity of those too cowardly to show their true selves. Masks are just another way to pretend nobility isn't a disease.
So you don't know?
No, I don't. Forgive me. My training prioritized service over tracing the costume habits of people born allergic to labor. Ah, just when the silence...
Okay. Wanna see again the guy in the blue mask? Okay. Report back to the dude.
Let's have it.
I spoke with the Countess.
No blood or teeth marks. Good. Consider yourself formally initiated into the losing end of noble etiquette.
You didn't have to set me up like that.
She talked to you, didn't she? That's more than most get.
No thanks to you.
See, that's where you got it twisted. That woman's got venom for blood and a title where her heart should be. She talked because you annoyed her. Snapped her right out of that death spiral by reminding her just how much she hates lizard-browed provincials like us. Call it a success. You woke up the part of her brain still capable of sneering. The question is, did you learn anything?
She disliked the guest next to her, a Graf Enselviro. Said he was a boor who dumped a full goblet of wine.
Well, that's a wrinkle. Did the old bird say what color mask he was wearing?
Blue, a coward's
Where
color.
I'm from, yellow marks a coward. But nobility tends to mistake fear for wisdom.
Yeah.
And wear it like gold. So find the wine stain next to a blue mask and you found our graph. We can work backwards from there.
Unfortunately, the butler cleaned the spill and rather thoroughly.
Of course he did. Might want to run that scanner of yours. Find out where the wine hit the floor. Then we'll have our starting point. Bold choice bringing a discount snooper to a high-born massacre. Still, point it at the mess. Might surprise us both. Sort out where the graph ended up. Then we'll talk.
Identify Ansel Vero. Discount snooper or not, seems to be working. Dark blue mask. Much as the counter's description of Graf Ansel Vero. Well, it looks like we found him, didn't we? Much as the counter's description, so why isn't that enough?
Let's have it.
I think I know which dead noble is the Graf.
Let's hear it.
The dark blue mask on the left side of the table, close to some flowers.
That doesn't track. Better look again.
What? Dark shades of blue, entangled pattern of concentric circles surrounding beady eyes glazed over, captured in a moment of terror. Much as the counter's description. But these guys use poison snoopers on everything.
Let's have it. Let's hear it.
What?
That doesn't track. Let's have it. Let's hear it. That doesn't track. Let's have it. Spit it out.
Seem to have a beef with the sub-prefect Patrols. Why is that?
It's more his beef with me. Or my kind, more specifically. Tor's his old blood. Thinks blue veins and powdered wigs entitle him to obedience. I'm town Fremen, born and scarred. He sees that as an affront, calls me that Fremen thug. I call him what he is, a dried-out bigot in brocade. We make it work. Spit it out.
Did you know Fedrovai?
Only by reputation. Which is to say, scandal, disgrace, and the talent for ruining dinner parties from halfway across the galaxy. Heard she once tried to sue an entire planet for being vulgar. That about paints the picture. Spit it out.
Austin Lath?
Know him? Sure. Drunk with a martyr complex. And a reading list that screams, arrest me. He's mostly harmless. I dragged him out of gutters more times than I care to count, and left him there once or twice too. Spit it out.
You knew some of those victims. Why?
I make it my business to know which flavor of aristocrat is stinking up my city. Most of them never set foot outside their compounds, but I keep a ledger. Names, habits, whispered threats. Helps to know who drinks what when they start dropping dead.
So, what the hell am I missing? Spilled wine. What flowers? Oh, no flowers. Yeah, I think that's it. That's what I needed.
Let's have it. Let's hear it.
Dark blue mask on the right side of the room between an empty chair and a purple mask.
First prize to the junior investigator. That fits the evidence.
What's the first prize?
A can of pressed slig. It's good on toast.
What's the second prize?
5 cans of pressed slig. The man chose his agent well. Always does, though. Got an eye for talent, that one. Well, meanwhile, I came up with 2 names of my own.
That leaves 8.
8 masked assholes dead on the floor. Drank their guilt, now they'll sin no more.
Any sign of those?
Haven't had the pleasure yet today.
Right.
Speak to Theophilus about Agade Yamari. That's what the note says. I suggest you find out what our buttoned-up friend knows before he forgets.
Who?
Our resident astronomia-trained butler, Theophilus.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a funny story about that school. Makes the best of the bet, but I heard in their final year, the students are paired off in 2s and taught to observe each other obsessively. One of them graduates, the other disappears. It's never explained which is which.
Brutal.
Oh joy, you've returned.
There's a note on the guest, a placement change for Agada Imari. Why is that?
She was prone to a serious allergic reaction to a species of plant in our flower arrangement. She wished to sit as far away from it as possible. A common reaction to that particular flower. The wealthy chose aesthetic over practicality or safety. It's a wonder we can keep any of them alive.
What color is her mask?
Alas, nothing pains me more than being unable to do your job for you. But I do not recall. I merely changed her seating arrangement prior to the gathering.
You happen to have the seating plan.
I regret to say that the seating arrangement was the casualty of a wine-spilling incident by someone already deep in their cups.
You are extremely unhelpful. Okay, so considering here are the flowers. No sign of poison. Blossoming flower heads in shades of crimson reds and warm bronzes. They pick up the light from the glow globes. forming an eerie, foreboding haze. Blood roses and fireflies from point protein. From their color, you determine that the roses are probably a genetic hybrid. Beautiful and expensive. The true wonder, however, is the last species, the flower of the Acacia pleniscenta, rare and known to cause quite a few allergic reactions. Strong smell, sweet yet spicy. You almost prick yourself on the thorns of a stem. Strange that those weren't cut. The butler said Agadimari was allergic to the flowers and sat as far away from them as possible. A woman in purple mask is sitting opposite the flowers. Girlfriend Silvero. The other seat is empty. Large woman in an olive green mask. Ample robes, flowers plucked from the vase and pinned to her bosom. Huh. Here's the love letter. Purple. She's sitting as far away as possible from the flowers.
Let's have it. Then let's have it.
Purple mask on the right side of the table next to the empty chair.
I'd say it's more of a Zaffre violet, but that seems to align with my conclusions. Good work. I figured out one more.
And then there was 6.
That snooper thing of yours chirped like it knows something?
It did. Found poison traces in the wine.
Well done, friend. While you were nosing around, I confirmed that the caskets themselves were not poisoned. Meaning?
The wine was poisoned here.
That's exactly correct. Someone doctored the vino after it was delivered. Always nice when the killer's polite enough to attend their own massacre.
What now?
Turns out the wine was arranged by a man named Ambrose Lucifera.
Oh, shit.
Fancy name for a glorified errand boy.
Again?
I had him dragged in. Now's the time to go poke holes in his story.
Oh, why are you here? Wait, where is he? A man with dark hair lies against the wall, his hand on his hip, as if he had reflexively looked for the grip of an invisible weapon before dying. His style is more somber compared to the other guests. A black cape sticks out from under his body, a thin gold chain, the only visible sign of wealth. One of the pockets holds a delicately laced white monogrammed handkerchief with the initials MT. Maybe someone can tell you more about this. The man's mask, like the others, clings to his face. Its lacquered surface is an ominous shade of red. Where is Ambrose?
Oh joy, you've returned. Ah, just when the silence was beginning to heal.
There's some spilled wine on the floor back there. You know anything about it?
The man in the sapphire mask believed he could hold court and chalice at the same time. He could not. I cleaned it. One more servant to fix what breeding fails to teach.
You are very...
He dropped his wine while gesturing about bloodlines, as if his own hadn't already curdled. I cleaned it up. The wine came out. The stupidity did not.
You are very, very... what's that word? Antisocial?
Ah, just when the silence was beginning to heal.
What do you know about MT?
Well, I don't know the specific name attached to that handkerchief. I do recall there was more than one name fitting those initials on the guest list.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, someone waved the handkerchief in question dramatically about while arguing over whose knowledge of wine vintages was supreme.
Tell me more about the bearer of the handkerchief.
Nothing else comes to mind, save that the handkerchief in question carried a distinct perfume, sweet if cloying.
Cloying? What's cloying? Also, where's Ambrose? Oh, hi. Aha. So we're gonna have another guest.
Please do me the courtesy of telling me why I am being detained. What's the charge? Supplying wine to a banquet? A decadent Arakeen banquet?
It would seem that you are involved in yet another set of murders.
Oh, balderdash. This is becoming intolerable. You've turned a juicy murder plot into something tedious. How could I possibly be involved with... Whom did you say was murdered?
Several nobles at this very banquet where you delivered the wine.
Well, now, see here. I merely arranged for the wine to be delivered. Everyone knows I have a knack for finding the best. These sealed bottles were poisoned.
The glasses were poisoned.
Oh, well, there you have it. I took no involvement in their glassware, merely in arranging for the reception of a very fine vintage. I trust this absolves me?
Perhaps. What can you tell me about the wine?
A rare vintage from the planet of Grenbel, home of the exquisite Maros deer. A libation so fine, even the most domineering Chussock snob would weep.
Do you have any alibis to confirm your whereabouts?
Why, yes. Any of the staff of the Seleucid Bull, as well as a few of the regulars, can attest to my presence. My debauching is quite conspicuous.
It's all still suspicious given your past relationship with poisoned wine.
Perhaps it's my diseased imagination, but weren't you the would-be poisoning assassin in that scenario?
Maybe I gave you the idea.
Still, you did find your conscience, for which I am quite grateful, and is the reason I am not more cross with you right now.
Fine.
Oh, goody, goody. With that unpleasantness out of the way, is there anything I can do to aid you in your remedial sleuthery?
Do you know anything about Theophilus, the foreign butler?
He's what some call a town fremen. Impeccable service, a full purple-gloved member of the Imperial Footmen's Guild. Still, he harbors a certain intensity behind his eyes when watching the nobles. Those of my status often ignore the help in their complexities. I do not make this mistake.
Do you know anything about a lost stash of old Carthage valuables?
Well, I'm afraid I missed that slice of gossip, though it sounds delicious. Knowing nothing else, it leads me to one conclusion.
Which is?
If such a hoard exists, someone in old Carthage had prior warning to give them the time to gather such treasures and safely evacuate them.
You got that right.
An intriguing notion.
You identify the nobles.
And now we are back to a morbidly fun game. Proceed.
Do you know anyone who uses a circular symbol?
Could you be more specific on the colors of the pattern?
Blue and white.
Oh, they didn't kill poor Bartleby, did they? Let's just say that he wasn't burdened with the complications of a sharp mind. His bloodline is a bit too pure, if you catch my meaning. Demeanor of a slack-jawed groundling, but a sweet man.
No Bartleby on my list.
Before you go, I did pass on a note to one of the guests. You'd have to ask Theophilus about the recipient.
What note?
Roella Ramsby. She inquired about a particular vintage of wine, feigning expertise, but that woman wouldn't know Amontillado from sherry.
Ambrose.
Oh joy, you've returned. That name does not mean anything to me, but I will endeavor to answer as best I can.
I understand you passed a note to Roella Ramsby on behalf of Ambrose.
On behalf of whom?
Ambrose Lucifera, tall man, goatee, colorful clothes in the medium.
Ah, yes, the drunken peacock.
You're out of line, but you're not incorrect.
The man dresses like a walking dessert tray and talks like he's auditioning for a play no one asked for. What would you call him?
Person of interest. Anyway, the note.
Now that you mention it, I did. The recipient was a woman wearing a terracotta-colored mask.
There are two masks with that color.
Correct.
Is that all?
Afraid so.
Yeah, I did see. I found a note. Just wanted to see what it was. No notes. These are the only women here. And her. It's a brown terracotta mask. Well, basically playing Einstein. Terracotta. So it's either one of those. But there is no notes. And no notes. What about her? Why can't I check her? There's no note. Run it by me again.
Oh joy, you've returned.
I checked each of the bodies wearing a terracotta mask.
Congratulations.
One guest has a missing finger. Do you know who that was?
Forgive me, but I wasn't conducting a limb census between courses.
There's really nothing you can tell me about the person you delivered the note to?
She did linger rather tenderly on the frieze near the dining table. But then touching things that don't belong to them is a long-standing pastime of the wealthy. I can say that I did not much care for that behavior. I had polished that brass for hours.
You're chronically annoyed.
Now I shall have to spend hours more wiping away the fingerprints. After the cadavers are removed, of course.
That was actually helpful. Handprint. One finger missing. Bloodied palm facing skywards. I don't think I can tell. I think that should be enough, right?
Let's have it.
I talked to Ambrose.
Very good. Was he still crying?
No, it doesn't seem like he had anything to do with it. He did give me something useful, though.
Don't keep me in suspense now.
Passed on a note to Ruella. I've talked to the butler.
Good instinct. Keep pulling at threads. We'll get somewhere ugly soon enough.
I believe I've identified her.
All right. Let's hear what you've turned up. No. That doesn't square with the facts. Let's have it. All right. Let's hear... Yes. That fits. Another off the list.
You cross any names off that list?
Let's see here. If Ruella Ramsby was there, that means the other terracotta has to be...
Don't leave me in suspense now.
2 masked assholes dead on the floor. Guess the toast hit harder than they bargained for.
Who's in the second mask? Was it those?
Calm yourself. We'll get there soon enough. Gotta build suspense.
You're enjoying this too much.
One of the remaining 2 guests is Lady Bianca Baghetti, a puffed-up hanger-on from a disgraced minor house.
And?
That means the last dead asshole is... Sub-Prefect Tors.
Damn it.
No. I mean Tors is here. Good afternoon, Sub-Prefect.
Oh, hi.
There you are. Report. Don't look so slack-jawed. Who else were you expecting?
Your name was on the guest list.
I was delayed. A pity. Perhaps I might have averted this... unpleasantness.
Or you could be dead too.
A grisly thought. One I've already entertained.
Was it entertaining? You didn't tell me I was investigating your people.
They are no more my people than you are. I watch them as Fenring commands, though their antics hardly inspire admiration.
Your name was on that cargo manifest.
What manifest?
The list of spoilers taken before the destruction of Carthage.
Carthage? There it is. Motive. The killer is eliminating the survivors of old Carthage one by one.
Why?
Revenge. Concealment. or the quiet removal of a dangerous truth that could unpick alliances from here to Kaitane.
I vote for the latter and the treasure. Like, who ordered the destruction of Carthage?
Indeed. And if you've a name for the hand that signed that order, now would be the time to share it.
I don't, but I know who carried it out. Our dead engineer.
There it is. Motive, opportunity, and means. Our assassin isn't merely killing. They're closing the book on Carthage.
And you're next.
Yes. And how do you suggest I handle this? What have you learned of their methods?
The killer's a ghost, in and out without a trace. No one sees a thing.
Then having failed here, where is our ghost's next haunt?
Your office in the Imperial Wing.
Then I must go. To catch a killer.
I think I'm coming with you.
Don't be a fool. One sight of you and our ghost, as you call it, will vanish. Better you leave them to me.
This is Rashtor's. Chaps plan every move. Patience.
Yes, well, I never much cared for Cheops.
Then you'll be dead too. Don't be an idiot, let me help. Open the door.
There's nothing here. The killer saw us coming. Now the trail is cold, and we're going to have to report our failure to Count Fenring.
Don't be so sure.
You've been an adequate assistant. I'll put it all in my report. You can leave now and report back to whoever it is you report to. Stop! In spite of everything, the Master still wants you alive.
Licking flesh warbles.
To fulfill your mission. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. I still recognize you. Even with this face. Even with this flesh. You move like you always did. Smile like you always did. Don't follow me. I have a mission of my own.
And if you get in my way, I'll put you down.
Face dancer?
We can always grow you again, after all.
Guess we're going to... I'll go. Anything new? No. Don't deposit. I'm going to deposit in Harko. That's a really cool outfit. Don't like the head cover though. Thought she had blue hair. Who bought a carryall here? What's happening here?
It seems the benevolent...
The Baron commands that all who carry the favor of the Landsrat be shown maximum hospitality.
What you got? Have it. Have it. That's it? That sucks. Hook, claw, and circuit. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Oh, I don't have an active permit for the circuit glove. Probably not gonna use it either. I don't need it.
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking treatment, I have all... Do not underestimate an amount no greater than the head of... On more primitive worlds, they believe it is magic.
The houses in Parco. There should be one here. Yes.
Do you have business with me or House Spinette?
Spinette.
House Spinette repays...
Thank you. Circuit gauntlets. And the extravagant message. Unique Vulcan leaves a mess. Tuvok, it is said, is a man who likes to make sure that when he sends a message, it is heard. Lovely. House Alexin.
What business do you have with House Alexin?
Wait, Spinette, off the list. Alexin.
House Alexin always pays its...
Power harness, hummingbird. Unique heavy chest armor, additional power reserves. Ooh, 525. It's as good as mine. I like it. I think I have enough of the hummingbird. I have 12. So those are going to be saved. Ooh, advanced machinery. Thank you. Needed that. House Alexin and House Wallach off my list. I know where Richese is. Horata is near the testing station in East Vermilius. Saul is in the Pinnacle, which I need to go to anyway. House Spinette, House Alexin, House Spinette, House Alexin. Shouldn't there be 3 of them? Anyway, let's go talk to Alara. Shut up and listen.
Oh, look. The kitten is back. Do we have business?
I want to speak to the Count.
No. Without other orders, you report to me. Tell me what happened in Arakeen.
The murderer is a face dancer.
A face dancer? I've heard of them, kitten, but never expected to have to deal with one. What did it want?
I already killed one. The other was more problematic. I thought it was killing off survivors from Old Carthage, but I wonder if it was just after revenge.
Revenge? For what?
I don't know. Fenrir said that Bennett Lilacs destroyed Old Carthage to cover their tracks, perhaps finishing the job?
Perhaps, kitten. The destruction of Old Carthage was a catalyst for many changes on Arrakis. Who knows what sparked it? But come now. I've heard nothing of a captured face dancer in Arakeen. So I assume the creature is dead.
It killed Thors and escaped. I couldn't follow it.
I see. So one of the Count's best men is dead, and the killer has escaped. I like you, kitten, but this is a failure. The Count will not be pleased.
Still has to know.
I will pull my network and try to find out where this creature went. I will confer with our employer and contact you when I have more information.
Finally. I've been trying to find a moment to contact you, but Mother is
Alistair?
relentless. Luckily, she's distracted by a social event, so I can get out of the palace for a few hours. Can you meet me at the Seleucid Bowl in Arakeen? Same table as last time.
Now you're telling me?
Oh, look. The kitten is back. Fenring has gone silent, which means important matters require his attention. So for now, kitten, there's nothing to say. Fenring owes us all something, but I don't know where he is. Come back later and we'll see what we can do about it.
I cleared all the Swordmaster stuff and all the Bene Gesserit stuff. Still working on Paleontologist and apparently Trooper. And now she's sending me to the Seleucid Ball.
Welcome. How much Solari?
Well, at least I have some spending money. That's not standard Laconan buggy. Aristide. There she is again. Also, she is wearing open-toed boots. Yeah, I'm guessing she's a top person. I kind of want to make out with her.
Finally. You have no idea how frustrating it's been. Trying to find a moment to get away from my insufferable mother and... I'm sorry. You've just gotten here and I'm already venting at you. Bene Gesserit poise be damned. I'm just glad to see a friendly face. Now, tell me what happened in Old Carthag.
Jest to Tara.
I should have warned you. Father has tightened up security since our mutual friend was spotted here last. Don't mention him. Don't say his name. Either of them. Thufir Hawat has eyes and ears everywhere.
Doesn't that mean they're listening to us right now?
Almost certainly. Thufir Hawat even has men who can read lips in case of a cone of silence.
Great.
But don't worry. Thufir has certainly judged you to not be a threat. Else you wouldn't be talking to me at all. Now, tell me about Old Carthag. What did you find there?
Well...
The Bennett Flealags. But what could they possibly want here? And why this obsession with finding the Fremen? And that recording we decoded. The sleeper. Why would the Bennett Flealags send you after him?
Maybe the sleeper escaped the Bennett Lilacs. He seemed to be searching like us.
And in return, they sent you after him. That might be the case, but it doesn't help much, does it? We still haven't found the Fremen, and we don't know where the sleeper went.
The recording we found mentioned a particular Fremen. Stilgar?
Stilgar was a leader among the Fremen. Duncan Idaho made diplomatic contact with him before we came to Arrakis. I remember that meeting. I thought Gurney was going to start a war when Stilgar spat at my father. It's a sign of respect amongst the Fremen. Duncan had to explain it, but Stilgar... a hard man. As hard as this planet. He disappeared with the rest of the Fremen. If he is alive, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Doesn't bother you that I'm a Gola?
I've always felt there was something special about you. But what about you? Does it bother you?
Doesn't matter anything about who I was. It's hard to be bothered by it.
I think if it was me, I'd be driven to know who I was. Where I came from. It shapes who we are. Even unconsciously. I could have ended this war. The reality is that I am in no position to judge anybody. Do you remember the last time we met here? And I saw somebody at the bar? His name is Fade Rotha, the Gnaw Baron of House Harkonnen.
I know him.
My betrothed. All I have to do is accept it. Marry the dashing nobleman. And all of this strife can end. My mother wants it. My father, well, he will accept it. But I can't. I can't bring myself to do it. And it isn't because of Fade Rotha at all. He's actually very charming, in spite of what he did to that bull. It's because I want to choose. So believe me when I say that I would never judge you because of who or what you were. I could end this war tomorrow, and I won't do it. That's who I am.
It's a choice.
And perhaps there is a way to figure out who you were. I have an idea, but no, it's probably too dangerous.
Well, you're making a choice to not end the war. Well, I'm not afraid of a little danger.
This won't be like exploring dusty sietches or labs full of abominations. This will be going up against Mother.
Is she worse than a cannibal or a face dancer?
So much worse. With luck, she'll never know. If I can sneak you into the archives beneath the residency, we can search for your bloodline.
That sounds vague.
That's not to give too many details. We're being watched, remember? Bring this token to Liane. She's one of the guards on the barricade outside the residency. She'll bring you inside, and I'll find you there.
I really hope this isn't an ambush.
If I wanted to do that, I'd simply have the bar surrounded. Now, will you try?
Sure. Yeah, I like you. The Western Palace Barricade. I should go to sleep. Do you have anything new? Didn't think so. This is actually a perfect place to set up recurring contracts, like kill this guy or find this thing. You okay? I'm guessing that's her. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to sleep. I've been playing for 3 hours. It's midnight, and I really want to get the mental, emotional strength to actually do some writing. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Stay good and have fun.